yo, it's J.Rain, artist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and you are now listening to the Jones Podcast. Yo. One time, but a one time. The Jones Podcast. 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 The Jones Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jones Podcast. The Jones Podcast is a podcast that acknowledges great individuals from my city of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and worldwide. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Jones Podcast. What's going on, Jones Podcast family? With me today, I have the owner of A Plus Distribution, Mr. Agere Edwards. Agere, what's going on, man?
Hey, Mr. Jones, how's everything?
Everything's going good, man. How about yourself, sir?
All right, everything's fantastic.
So, man, for everyone who really doesn't know you, just give a little background about yourself.
Well, a little background about myself. Married, married, 4 kids, been married really only about 8 months. So I'm freshly married, but I've been in the retail business about 20 years. So, I'm originally from Columbus, Mississippi. I'm based here in Tuscaloosa now. I've been here in Tuscaloosa since September of 2000. So Tuscaloosa, Alabama is my home now.
So you said you started in retail about 20 years ago. Where'd you start off?
I started off as a part-time produce clerk for Winn-Dixie.
A Plus Distribution. Tell the audience a little something about this A Plus Distribution. What is that?
A Plus Distribution is simply a bread route, which means that I deliver bread, and not only bread, Takis, which I think right now a lot of the younger kids are big on the Taki chips. They're a form of like a corn chip, but it's more of a spicy chip. I deliver those to different stores in our area. Okay. So basically I deliver bread and Takis to different stores in our area.
How's that process going about getting your own bread route?
Okay, well, the process, a lot of people, I'm gonna say it's an exclusive club because it's not a lot of us that actually own the bread routes. So the thing is, some of the key points into owning your own bread route is, one, your credit has to be not great, but it has to be good. Fair will not cut it. It has to be good, but not great. Also, your background. You have to have, when I say your background, traffic tickets, they're okay, but your background pretty much has to be clean, because without you having a bad background, they're not gonna give you an opportunity to run your own business. And also, you have to have a little financial backing also, which means that you either have to have money put back, or you're going to have somebody that's able to support you financially starting the business out also.
Well, do they provide your own trucks, or do you have to? Is that come with your financial backing that you get your own truck?
Your trucks, you through the company, because the company, the name of the company that I'm partnered with is Bimbo Bakeries, which basically is a higher level name for Sara Lee. So people know more so Sara Lee than they know Bimbo Bakeries. So they're more familiar with Sara Lee. Sara Lee produces Ballpark, produces the Arnold brand, and produces the Enemies brand. So as far as the trucks, you have options. You can lease through the companies. The company gives you an option to lease. They have a facility that they work with, and they give you an option to lease. You can also buy your own truck also. So those are your two options right there. Or not only your truck, you can actually, if you have a pickup truck, you can rent or lease. I mean, you can release or purchase a trailer to use that to deliver your product also.
So when it comes to the getting the contracts and getting the business for your routes, how's that? How do you go about doing that?
Oh, when you purchase your route has accounts that are already assigned to your route. So when you purchase your route, there are already accounts that are assigned to your route, and you're the only person in that area that's entitled to those routes. No one else from the company can cross over into your territory. So the thing is that that's the area you purchase. Everything that's in the area is yours. When new businesses open up, it's your responsibility to solicit those businesses to see if they're willing to sell your product. But firsthand, you're basically purchasing the area. All of the stores, all the businesses that are in that area, that's yours. So you're basically purchasing a specific area, not actually a store-to-store basis.
So how many of black employees do we have running their own routes?
Well, to my knowledge, Tuscaloosa County, between the two companies, which is Flowers and Bimbo Bakeries, to my knowledge, there's only two black entrepreneurs that own their own bread routes in the county, the whole county of Tuscaloosa.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So being an entrepreneur coming from retail, what made you want to become an entrepreneur?
Well, like I said, I worked in retail for over 20 years, and the work and the dedication I put in to working for other companies and going making money for them, I always wanted to own my own business, because I know the dedication that I put in to working for other companies. I could put that into my own company and eliminate the top man, because by me owning my business, I become the top man. I don't have anybody that I'm making money for except me, because I'm partnered with the company instead of actually I'm making money for a company and they're just only paying me a certain percentage. It's all me. And that, I mean, if that doesn't drive you, I mean, nothing will.
Nowadays, entrepreneurship is being, I'm going to say, glorified as easy to do, the day and time that we live in. I just want you to explain to everyone that has it misconstrued that it's easy. Just break down everything that you have to do.
Okay, and you're correct. I can only speak from the business that I run. Well, I start out every morning. I get up about 3 o'clock. So I get up about 3 o'clock. I go to the warehouse. And that's where I get my load. I separate my load from the stores I'm going to work that day. And the thing is that it's not easy because it's only me. I don't have anybody that's actually working for me. And people say, well, why don't you have anybody work for you? Well, when I tell people that I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I've eliminated 95% of the people right there.
I believe it.
Yeah, and it's not hard work, but it's demanding work. It's not hard at all. And I think people get it misconstrued between hard work and demanding. Well, the thing is that when you've done something for so long, you make it look easy. But when you're on the outside looking in, they'll say, well, you're doing, it's easy. Well, on your own business is not easy because it's only you. Okay, if you hire employees, you have to depend. If you're depending on them to come to work, they don't come. Okay, guess what? If you're the only other person, you got to get out there and get it. So getting sick is not an option. Taking time off for vacation, that is almost slim to none because you're the only person. So your mind frame and your focus has to be on a different level than everybody else.
When it comes to the vacations, you basically take your vacations, which are like, say for instance, if you had a route, all the schools, your vacation would be when they're off, pretty much.
Well, yes and no, but reason why I say yes and no, you can say that's your downtime, because if you buy a route, you will have on this end you will have more than the schools.
Mm-hmm.
You will have schools, you will have grocery stores, you will have convenience stores, some restaurants, and I have two grocery stores and two restaurants that I deliver to 5 days out of the week. So 5 days out of the week. So that's the two grocery stores. I deliver to them. The ones I deliver to 5 days out of the week, I deliver to them every Saturday also. So really, the only real downtime I have is really on a Sunday.
Oh, so Sunday's really your only off day you have.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I work a little bit on Sundays because I have to get prepared for Monday. When you going back to what you say about easy, I don't think easy would be having the time off that you need, that you desire. Hard work and dedication pays off. I look at what my ventures, what my future ventures. That's what I'm looking forward to, my future ventures. I work hard now, then it pays off later on.
If you had anyone come up to you and ask you, or tell you they want to be an entrepreneur, what advice would you give them?
First, I would tell them they have to have some type of business plan. Second of all, we can't do anything without putting God first, because God makes the way for us to be able to do the things that we actually do. It's great to have finances already starting out the business, and your credit definitely has to be up to par. Even if you don't have the finances, if your credit is good, you can get the money to borrow to start your own business. Or it all depends on what business you're starting. You may be able to get a grant to whereas you won't even have to pay that business back. But first and foremost, you have to have a business plan. And I would say before you even get that business plan, you ask God, is this the right thing for you to do? Then you go forward from there.
Great advice, agreed. Great advice, man. I'm with you 100% on that one, because you got to put the man above first before you do anything. Before you venture out to do anything, you have to put the man above first. Before we get up out of here, man, you have any shout-outs you want to give to anybody or anything?
Man, I want to give a shout-out to you for giving me an opportunity to be on your show. I know I've only known you for a little while, and I know when we first met, I felt that connection there. And I want to give a shout out to my family, to my church family, Church Without Walls. Anybody that's you don't have to be looking for a church home. We're located right there on Hallgrove Road. Anybody want to come out and join us 10:30 Sunday morning, Bible study, first and third Wednesday every month. And that's all I got to say.
All right, agreed, man. I appreciate you coming on, man, and we go keep in touch, and I'll talk to you later, homie.
Okay, thank you.
All right, man. Thank you for listening to the Jones Podcast. You can listen to the latest episodes at Google Play, Apple Podcast, or iHeartRadio. And don't forget to rate and review us. We also have a YouTube channel titled The Jones Podcast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you will not miss anything from The Jones Podcast.